those that are watching on a replay to see if we want to do the kidney liver flush together as a group while we're doing the Spring Detox series. She's been doing the kidney liver flush for, I want to say 160 plus days now. So this will be new to me. This will be the first time I'm doing it. And we can kind of determine how long we're going to do it for. But I'm really excited to be adding another routine to my daily routine to help cleanse my body. If you guys have been paying attention to my Insta stories, you notice that I've been doing my juicing. Hey, how are you? You'll notice that I've been doing my juicing every day. Today makes day 21, which I haven't made my juice yet, and I need to make my juice. But I've been feeling really good in doing my juice every day, and it's been really cool. One, staying consistent, because that's the first time I've been consistent in doing something like that when it comes to my health, because I'm real quick to start and then it goes out the window. So I've been doing that, but I'm looking forward to adding on Doriel's drink as part of my detox so we can get started and do it together. So I'm going to go ahead and add her on, so give me just a second. And she should be popping on any second now. Yes. Hey, how are you? Awesome.
Yay. Excellent.
And can you see me better this time?
Yes, you're perfect.
All right. Maybe I was too close last time. You know, I was in the car, so the phone was closer. So maybe we'll be good like this way. We'll see. And then it doesn't look like the comments are going to be covering your face.
That's why I'm standing here.
Yeah, I think it'll be better this time.
They're over there. Hey, Crafted by Kiona. Hey, D Chanel. All right, my people are coming in. My people are coming in.
Awesome. Thank you guys for joining.
Share this video. Please go to the lower right-hand corner of your screen. You see that little arrow. Share it with anybody that you know who has talked about they wanted to do a body cleanse. They feel stuffy and, you know, just draggy. We are going to be doing this live session right now, Donata and I want to call it like from Flatbush to Florida, about a spring detox your body. So thanks, Crafted by Kiona. I'm so happy to have met you this weekend. All right, great. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, that's good. You know, I didn't know you could share while you're on live.
Yes, that little button right down there in the corner. If you touch that, if you touch it, it opens all of the people that you know, and then you get to sort of tag the video, and then they get a pop-up like, oh, so-and-so is watching. Watch with them.
Oh, cool. So I just shared with a few people. I didn't want to leave it up too long because knowing me, I would share it with everybody, and you could see, you know, people I'm sharing it with. Since we're recording, I just shared it with a few, but that's cool to know. So I'll definitely do that on the replay, also share it.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'm sharing now too.
Yay.
All right, so let's get this started.
We all could use some detoxing in our life.
Honey, who you telling? Okay, so I'm so happy to be here tonight. Do you want to do the formal introduction? I think I came in a moment later.
Yes, so my name is Donata Joseph. I am with Donata Skin Food, and I am the formulator, manager, shipper, all things you can imagine when it comes to owning your own company. And I met Doriel a few months ago on a Facebook group, and ever since then we've been able to click. Although we do the same thing, but you guys always know that there's always room for everybody. When it's a gift that God gives you, that it always makes room for you. So we've been able to connect. We've been able to help each other. We're doing this Spring Detox series, and I'm looking forward to doing a lot more with her in the future. So I'm really excited to be doing this, especially this live stream tonight on Detoxing the Body. And if you haven't already seen any of our previous videos, definitely, if you're part of Doriel's tribe, click the link in her bio so you can be connected to her email list. And those that are part of the Skin Food tribe, click the link in my bio and you can be added onto the email list so that you guys can get the replays, because we are not sharing the replays with people that have not been part of our tribe. Like, this is information we're just sharing with you. Everybody else can get it when we repurpose and repackage it, but we definitely wanted to share it with our tribe. So everything is in the link in our bio. You can click it and find out information. My people, go check out Doriel. Doriel's people, you can come out and check me. We're always sharing information that you can learn from both of us. So welcome. Go ahead, Doriel.
Yay! So my people already know I have been waiting for this for a long time. A little of the backstory, I have two businesses. One is called Learn to Grow You, and so that's one page on Instagram, and I'm also on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. But Learn to Grow You, which is information, education, wellness, minimalism, zero waste, traveling. Then there is Seeds of Imani, which is nature's best for nature's best. And so it's all about the wellness in terms of, yes, your mind, body, skin, and hair. And so that's my product line. Whereas Learn to Grow You is information, the product line comes out of Learn to Grow You, and that is Seeds of Imani. And so only a few people know Seeds of Imani is actually an acronym. SEED stands for, whether it be special or spiritual or specific or strategic, but strategic information, strategic education for everyday survival. So that's what SEED actually comes from.
Nice.
So everything that I build, design is to empower you, to educate you, to lift you up, and it's for every day, not for years to come, months behind, but for every single day survival. So I'm really, really excited that something that I've done for the past, actually 164 days live on Facebook, but also for years prior, that I'm able to do in this series with Donata. And it's amazing how I've clicked. So let's go.
Let's get started. I'm ready to try this drink. Let's see how it is.
Okay. So tonight we're going to be talking about, last week we spoke about detoxing your mind. And so we did. What's the name of your pages? Okay. Oh, thank you. So do you want to put that in?
I'm doing that now.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Cornerstone Skin. Good. Thank you. So we have, what we're talking about tonight is detoxing your body. Detoxing your body. Let's talk about the what. What is a detox for your body? There are many different levels to detoxing. Oh, what happened?
I know, right?
So thank you very much. So there are many different levels of detoxing your body. We, in this group right here, are just going to begin with step one. Because this is springtime, a lot of people have taken the time to detox, to cleanse, to air out, to refresh, restart, recharge, whatever word you want to use, their outer environment. Whether it is they clean out the attic, the garage, the closets, under the bed, what have you. But the temple that we live in, the temple that God has given us, also has to be cleaned out. Now, some people choose to do a quote-unquote cleanse, maybe on their Earth Day. Maybe you were raised in a culture or a community where you did like your spring cleanse, or you did it at the beginning of the year, or you did it during Lent, or you did it in the summertime. And so those could be large cleanses. And we're not going to talk about those details because sometimes those details tend to be a little irky. You're not ready for that. And so we're actually trying to give you an opportunity where there's no fail. There's literally no fail. You're actually going to be taking something that you really take on a normal basis, but you're just going to be adding one or two things, and we're going to talk about what those 2 or 3 additional items are and their purpose for it. So we are going to be focusing tonight on the kidney liver flush. What is the kidney liver flush, and why are we even mentioning that as something that we're going to be sharing right now? Your kidneys and your liver are your body's filtration system.
Yeah.
If they are not, and I love the way Donata said it, we were talking earlier this week, she said that if your kidneys and liver are not cleansed, your body isn't jacked up. There's no way around it.
Yeah.
It is jacked up. So I'm going to let her add to that. but let me just tell you when we're going to do this. As soon as your feet hit the floor in the morning, I rise at 5:30. By 5:35, 5:37, I am on Facebook Live with my CLAWSE squad. My CLAWSE squad is the group of people that have agreed and committed to doing this with me I've been doing it for the past 164 days. Most people have been on doing it with me for like maybe 120 days, because for the first 36 days, they were like, what are you doing? Huh? And it's 5:30 in the morning? Excuse me, I need to sleep. So, but as soon as your feet hit the floor, I say, slide past your hydrotherapy room, which is your bathroom, and then head into your healing laboratory, which is your kitchen, and put together your kidney liver flush.
And just so I can understand, at 5:30 every morning on Facebook, you are doing this live. So those that want to be committed, and while I'm saying it, I'm trying to digest it because I need to start a routine. I need my life to be balanced. I need to start a routine. So at 5:30 every morning, you're making this with your squad, and they're drinking it together, and they're starting their day amazingly and fresh.
Yes, we are starting our day the KLF way, the kidney liver flush way. That's our little saying. So because it's 5:30 in the morning, I literally roll out of bed. I throw on the sweatshirt, usually my college sweatshirt, and I'm in here like this. Morning. Let's go.
I think I'm going to be making that drink in my bed.
And that's okay, long as you consume it with us. So you would have to click the link in the bio, follow CLAWSE Squad, and then be admitted to the group to do it. But let's talk about what's in it. So if you have to run, no problem. So the kidney liver flush is a very, 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 very simple pre-breakfast tonic that you can take. If you want to type in, those of you who have ever heard of, let me start asking you questions. Have you ever heard of a kidney liver flush, or the master cleanse, or the lemon cleanse, or the maple syrup cleanse? If you heard of any of those terms in the past, drop a 1. If none of those terms are new to you, drop a 0. So if any of those terms are new to you, like never heard of that before in my life, drop a 0. But if you've heard of them, all right, that mac and cheese, yes, yes. Okay, good. And have a chat. Hey there, Gallagher, love. Okay, no, got it. Thank you. Beautiful me, Mel. All right, got it. So if you know what I'm talking about, let's just talk about the ingredients. Now I'm going to need somebody to scribe for me. Okay, anybody can scribe. I want you to type in the word CLAWSE. CLAWSE, like a bear claw, but it is spelled CLAWSE. CLAWSE. Type that in. Type that in, and then I'm going to give the ingredients, and I'm going to make it as we're doing it. So,
me too.
Come on. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you,
Maxine. Thank you, Kiki.
Yes. I hope you guys are sharing. Please, like right now, tap on that little triangle and share it with like 3 people who you know good and well they need to do a little cleanse. So here we go with the ingredients.
I'm gonna cut off real quick, guys. Okay. I know we're thinking about the cleanse just for our body, but if you want your skin and your hair to be popping, listen. Doriel said to share this if you know a few people that need to cleanse. Share it with a few people that need their skin to be on point and their hair to be on point. I think we all know about 10 to 15 women that either complain about their skin, complain about their weight, complain about their hair. So send it to them, because this is not just body. You guys know whatever happens on the inside shows up on the outside. So if your inside is not detox, guess where it's going? On your face. Pimples, your hair falling out. So think of it that way. It's a full package, and that's why we call our Spring Detox mind, body, skin, and hair. Okay, sorry, go back.
And you will definitely see the the onslaught of what is happening on your inside, and it's emanating in more ways than one on the outside. All right, so let's get going. So let's start with the first ingredient. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to repeat it. Cayenne, lemon, apple cider vinegar. I got them too. Water, the sweetener, and extra virgin olive oil. Now I'm going to say it again. I'll show you. The cayenne, lemon,
and we have cayenne pepper,
apple cider vinegar, our water, which I'm going to go get in a second, our sweetener, and that's very thick, and our extra virgin olive oil.
Look at me.
I know where that goes.
You know I make products with these big bottles.
I know where that goes. I know. Okay, so now let's repeat. Now let's repeat, slow it down, and now we're going to tell you why we're using each one. So we're going to start with the cayenne. The cayenne is for, now if someone wants to type this in, that's fine. So cayenne is for circulation. Circulation. If you have high blood pressure though, no cayenne. Next to the cayenne, okay? The cayenne is for circulation. It will literally start to heat up, which is what peppers do. It heats up your circulation. Remember, you're doing this first thing in the morning. You haven't had any breakfast. You haven't had any water. It is the first thing that your system is going to take in. You don't want a whole lot of this in the morning. So what we do, and I'm going to do a 16, this is my 16 ounce. So I do 16 ounces every morning at 5:30. I'm going to tell you this though, that's fine. When I do this in the morning, thank you, Natasha. When I do this in the morning, if I start by 5:35 and I consume it by 5:40, by 10 minutes to 7, so an hour and 10 minutes later, I have finished in my hydrotherapy room, and then I can make my 45-minute drive. Y'all understand what I'm saying?
Wow. Wow.
So, cayenne, circulation. I'm going to prepare it next. Cayenne, the L for the lemon. The lemon is for, I'm just squeezing a half lemon right now. The lemon is for exfoliation. Exfoliation. Whatever it is that is remaining in your GI tract, and it could be from any starches, from any dairy products, from any grainy products, from any fried foods, any meat products. There are, even though you've brushed your teeth, and even though you may have like done a mouthwash or what have you the night before, there is still residue that lies within your GI tract. And your GI tract begins in your mouth, and then it goes through your throat, your esophagus, your stomach, your small and large intestines, right? So it literally will exfoliate, and you'll feel it. You'll feel that the lemon will start to kind of pull, and this is how you'll know that it's actually working. As soon as you drink it, you're going to go like this. That, I kid you not, that is the lemon literally pulling or stripping away, which is why we say claws. It claws away. So that's the lemon. The next is the apple cider vinegar. It is very important that you use apple cider vinegar with the mother inside. That's right. Make sure you have your mama with you always, okay?
There you go. There you go.
So with the mother. So the apple cider vinegar, raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar, has the, I just lost it. It has the protein enzymes. Sorry, it has the protein enzymes in it. So if it's the clear stuff, don't do that. Get like the original raw, unfiltered stuff. This is the stimulation. If you wiggle your fingers like this, stimulation, it literally will go into your GI tract and sort of like wake up whatever is left in there and just sort of moves it. Thank you, real Wang. It is. It's funny. So it'll actually sort of wiggle and move the stuff that's sitting in your GI tract. And you may, the first couple of days, you're going to feel almost like a tiny gurgle. It feels like a tiny gurgle. do not get nervous. It's the stuff that's been sitting in there that hasn't moved. Even though you moved, it's the stuff that hasn't moved. And this is stuff that's like literally lined on your inside, on the inside of your GI tract. The next is, so that's CLA, the apple cider vinegar stimulation. The W would be the water. The water. Now, I don't get hung up on filtered or Kangen or bottled water, because then I come up with all these excuses of why I can't do it. Too much money. I don't have enough bottled water. I go to my faucet. But if you have, you have your favorite water, quite all right. Just use some water. When I elevate, then I'll go and get like the pretty water. Right now, I just want to get some water. But the water is for hydration. You know that if you do not drink water, your body, and I know my body, I feel it more, my body cramps. Like I literally feel my body cramp up, and that lets me know I'm dehydrated. Or if I feel lightheaded, or I feel really...
Headaches.
Yes, right, headaches. Right, okay, what's the acronym again? The acronym is CLAWSE. So we'll go over this. Just scroll back up, okay? So the water is for hydration. When you first begin this, start with 8 ounces of water. Do that for about a week or so, and then slowly add 2 ounces for maybe 2 or 3 days. Then do another 2 ounces and another 2 ounces, because your bladder and your intestines is going to be growing accustomed to all this water first thing in the morning, and it's going to take some adjustment. I have some people who are in my group right now. Hey, Mpumi and Natasha, who are part of my CLAWSE squad, they will attest that you got to sort of grow in this. So the water is for hydration. Last 2 ingredients, the sweetener. I am using agave. Let me do it real close, okay? I'm using agave. Donata's using honey. If you are vegan, then honey is not going to be on your list. But the reason why I'm using agave is because it has a lower glycemic index. There we go. Let me show that to you. It has a lower glycemic index. And so if you have any concerns about diabetes or pre-diabetes or what have you, which I was in this like little scare last year, I needed to not have quote unquote regular sugar or regular sweeteners. I needed something that had a lower glycemic index so that it would not increase my A1Cs. Question?
Mine has 16 grams of sugar. That's too much, right?
Hold on. Girl, you know I have my glasses on. I still can't see it. Okay, sorry. So, so this agave actually has 16 grams as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. I want to make sure mine is good. Okay.
That's good. That's
good. 100% raw honey. Wildflower. It's just thicker.
Right. So that's a concern. So so the agave is really, it's really fluid. So it's just going to melt easier. If you're going to use honey, which is thick, make sure you use warm water.
Yes.
And I'll just tell you, it's going to sink to the bottom. It's just going to sink to the bottom. Then you just have the sweetness at the end. All right, so that's our sweetener. And then the last thing is so the sweetener is, because we're having like the apple cider vinegar and the lemon is kind of bitter, the sweetener balances out the food. Some people don't do it. Quite all right. It's not that you have to, but it just sort of balances out the bitterness. And the last is the extra virgin olive oil. The extra virgin olive oil is what we call the smooth elimination. It's for a smooth elimination. So just think about this. The cayenne got everything sort of like up and jazzed up. The lemon is clawing everything out of the tube. Think of your GI tract as a tube. Claws things away from the outside of the inside of the tube. The apple cider vinegar then stimulates and kind of moves things down. Hey, KK, the water is going to flush out all of your cells. The sweetener sort of balances the bitter taste. And then the extra virgin olive oil allows things to smoothly move out. All right, so now let's combine. So now this is the third time, and let's make tip of cayenne. When I say tip, I mean tip. We're not tossing, we're not dashing, we're not throwing, we're not chucking, we're not pouring.
We're not jiving.
No, a tip. Hey, honey bun times 2. We're doing a tip. Ready? Watch how little mine is. That's it. That's it. Can you see this? Hold on. Where is it? See that?
I have a little bit more in mine only because I'm used to cayenne pepper.
No problem. So that's my tip of cayenne. I have my press. This is gonna make a mess, so let me move this.
And if you don't have that fancy tool, you got your hands.
Alrighty.
Although it seems like that tool would be a lot more fun.
Oh yes, if for any anger issues, yeah, you get it right out on there. So I have my lemon, right? So cayenne circulation, lemon exfoliation. Next is my apple cider vinegar for stimulation. Shake it up. Make sure you get the protein enzymes.
So for the cayenne pepper, it's a dash.
Yeah.
For the lemon, it's half of a lemon.
Right, half of a lemon to 8 ounces. Half of a, and yes, can you use a lime? Yes, you can use a lime. No, like you don't have to say I can't do it because I have a lime. Lemon or lime is fine. Apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon. You have all that? Excellent. So the tablespoon for the first 21 days, you can do the tablespoon 8 to 12 ounces. I wouldn't do a whole lot of apple cider vinegar because your body's just going to go into a little too much shock. So I kind of know what my tablespoon is. All right, tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. The next is the water. So I'm doing 16 ounces. Even though I did this morning, I'll do it for you guys tonight.
And I guess I'll do 8 ounces because it's my first time.
Sounds good.
So Facebook, we're doing a kidney liver flush. I just jumped on Facebook.
You did. Uh-oh. You know I'm gonna have to get in there, right?
Oh, you have your iPad next to you?
No, I have my phone.
Oh, perfect.
Let's see if we can do it.
It's looking good already, guys.
Yeah, 2 more to go. 2 more to go, folks.
We have a question. Should we do it? Can we do it at night instead of the morning?
Okay, so I will say this. If all right, if you are going to do this at night, hey, Facebook, I'm doing my kidney liver flush, so y'all hang tight. Hang with me. All right, so if you're going to do the kidney liver flush at night, I would test it out over the weekend. I would do it on a Friday evening. When you wake up Saturday, see how your body feels. But that means as soon as you wake up in the morning, please drink some water.
Yeah,
please
to help it go.
Before, when your feet hit the floor, have like at least 4 to 8 ounces of water, before, and then wait about a half an hour before anything happens, before you eat anything else, so that the kidney liver flush can kind of do what it's going to do. All right, test it out and see how you feel.
Okay, so
all right,
you just said something, and I want to repeat it. When we do this drink, when we drink it, give ourselves between 30 to 45 minutes before we eat.
Right. So as a matter of fact, you're not going to feel, hey, Aunt Lois, you're not going to feel any, you're not going to feel hungry, especially because you're also filling your system with water first thing in the morning. So literally after you drink this, go ahead and take your shower, prepare your lunch, whatever, get your clothes on. You're going to be going to the bathroom at least twice before you leave the house.
Wow.
Once or twice is going to be to void, and then like the 3rd time, depending on how your system works, is going to be to have a movement. But let's get this thing done. Hold on, and then I'll talk about sort of the aftermath.
Thank you.
Thanks, honey.
Okay, so Facebook, we're doing kidney liver flush with cayenne pepper, lemon, apple cider vinegar, water. And we're now going to do the sweetener.
Right. So I just did a tablespoon of the sweetener. I did some before. Hey, Carmen. Come on in the house. Hey, Maria. All right, so let me say this. To my Facebook Live family, I'm doing my Kidney Liver Flush on Instagram, and so I'm joining you all on Facebook as well. All right, so we are just about done. Here's the last step. The last step is our extra virgin. Oh, the sweetener, I use agave. And she used honey. All right, so the only difference is that honey is very, very thick, and so
you can actually see it.
Right, look at her. It's at the bottom.
So I'm going to have to warm my drink up to kind of melt up this honey a little bit.
Don't do that. Either use warm water to begin with, or don't worry about it, because you don't want to heat this up. Either start with warm water and pour it in there, but don't heat it up, because then you're also heating up lemon.
Okay.
Like lemon's the kind of thing that you put in after the hot water. It's not something that you put in and then you
warm up. Okay.
Yeah. So last thing is extra virgin olive oil. The extra virgin olive oil is going to allow for a smooth elimination. We want a smooth, we don't want to sit on our throne and gripe and push and going to those days. No. So we want a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil.
We need to be like that tea they have at Publix, smooth move.
No, now that's what, you're not going to need the smooth move if you have this.
No. I said we need to be like that tea. We don't need that tea. We're going to do it naturally, but that's what happens. You have that smooth move. Okay, how much extra virgin olive oil?
1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon.
Tablespoon.
Hey, Dion, you know I got my stuff right. All right, so no, it doesn't have to be in that order, but just make sure they all get in there. Okay, good question.
It helps you to remember when you do it in that order. CLAWSE, CLAWSE.
Right, this is what happened. When I saw all of the ingredients, no problem. I know you're in class. I'll see you in class after. When I saw all the ingredients, I was like, I know what's in it, but how can I make it easy for people to remember? And so all I did was I rearranged the letters, and I realized, like, oh, it says CLAWSE. And I said, that's it. I'm very good with acronyms and alliteration. So that's why we're calling it the CLAWSE Squad.
So I'm going to tell Facebook what we're doing real quick. And if you want to tell your Facebook, because I don't know if they can hear you. So we're doing a kidney liver flush using the acronym CLAWSE. CLAWSE. C is for cayenne pepper, a tad bit. L is for half a lemon. A is for apple cider vinegar with the mother. W is water. S is a sweetener, agave or honey. And E is for 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar.
No. Extra virgin olive oil.
I mean, extra virgin olive oil. And then I put it down thinking, I said, okay, so the cayenne pepper is a dash. The lemon is half. The apple cider vinegar is 1 tablespoon.
Just click the link in our
water
bio
is 8 ounces. The sweetener is 1 teaspoon. The extra virgin olive oil is 1 tablespoon. And I'll type that up for you guys at the end of the live stream.
Right. So bottom line, make sure you click the link in our bio before you guys go to join. You can join my CLAWSE Squad on either Learn to Grow You or Seeds of Imani. The link is there. It's a free Facebook group, 5:30 every morning. If you don't want to do it live, you can always catch the replay, but you just have to join the group in order to get all of the cute wisdom that I drop at 5:30 in the morning. And I'm righteously hilarious at 5:30 in the morning.
30 to 45 minutes for you to start feeling it go through. I had someone on Facebook ask how long it takes to start to work. 30 to 45 minutes for your body to start saying it's time to go.
Right, and that depends on how much you have already had in your system. So it's different for different people.
Yeah, everybody's different. It could take longer. It could be faster.
All right, so let's drink together. Salud. And don't sip it. Take it all down at one time.
I'm not used to the extra virgin olive oil. It's not bad, actually. It's not bad. It's just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil at the end. I'm not used to, but I guess I'll get used to it. And it's like a little lip balm at the end. Let me look at these comments on Facebook real quick. No, not 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. No, a pinch, a dash like this. For the cayenne pepper, it's like
a tip. Just tip it. Do not dash cayenne pepper. Your stomach will be on fire.
Tablespoon. It's going to be too much for your system. You're going to do just tip it, and that's it. Even if it's a tad bit that comes out, let your body get used to the cayenne pepper. Do not put a lot. So a dash of cayenne pepper.
Hey, Miss Johnston. Okay, Donata?
Yes.
Hold on a second. So I want everybody to pay attention. Take a look at what I'm doing right now. That may seem like a small act, but this is actually the kidney liver flush working like right now.
I know, I feel it in my eyes too.
Right. So what happens with me is my body will actually start to flush through my eyes. My eyes will start to water just a little bit, and my ears. Usually if I go like this, my body actually is starting to flush through my ears, through my eyes. And right now, I literally have felt it leave it's in my stomach, but it's actually pushing down. And so whatever I ate today, because the extra virgin olive oil acts as like a slicker, it will literally start to move everything that's there before, and it'll just start to kind of slide it down. The apple cider vinegar acts as a stimulant. Think of it as almost like Drano, right? And it'll just start to say, hey, whatever's in there, you got to go. You got to move on out. So now let's sort of wrap this up.
So let me give because this is the first time I'm doing it. So let me give you my experience right now. One, my eyes are watery. And if you understand Oriental medicine, your eyes are connected to the liver. So that's why you're feeling it in your eyes automatically, because it's a kidney liver flush. So you're already feeling it in your eyes. Now me, I have those that watch me on Instagram, you know, I have an issue with adrenal fatigue, and adrenal fatigue is a stressor on the liver. So if you guys notice, I know Facebook noticed, but I don't think Instagram noticed, I was burping. So it's already detoxing my liver because I'm already burping. And whenever I do anything that has to do with my liver, I automatically start burping. If I'm doing yoga, if I'm doing Pilates, if I'm doing exercise, I am the only one in class just belching the whole time. And that's because my liver is very toxic. It's very, very toxic. So that's my experience for using it the first time. So that is cool.
Okay. So now the question is made, if whoever just did it with us, if you just did it with us, drop me a 1. If you're just watching and it's perfectly fine to watch, drop me a 0, just so I know who's on, who's off, so I can kind of walk you through, or you guys can tell me what you're feeling right now. I would love to do that.
It's good. It's just the extra virgin olive oil at the end is a little heavy, but it tastes good.
Just think of this. Okay, Natasha, I know because you do it with me in the morning. But think of this as like a spicy lemonade. Okay, that mac and cheese, no problem. I got you. I got you.
Hey,
but
Sharon.
Think of this as a
morning.
A lemonade.
Every morning you should have this.
And then it's a little flick. That's it. So let me tell you when to do this. This is, okay, I'm gonna be like transparent. Right now, I wish you guys could see. I feel it like here. And I only feel it on the left side. I don't feel it on the right side. I feel it on my left side. All right. So
I
for
feel
the
it in the middle. I feel it in the middle where my
yeah.
adrenals are. Where my
Okay.
adrenals are, that's where I feel it. You can do
So
this drink every single day for as long as you want to. Doriel is on day 164, correct?
164. Right. So let me tell you what will happen over time. The first 21 days, really like the first 7 days are kind of like the most interesting because your body is now getting accustomed to having 8 or 10 or 12 ounces of water as soon as you get up. Again, you don't want to eat anything, nibble on anything, drink anything prior to this. This is going to be the first thing that you have when you wake up. So your body has to get accustomed to that. It also has to get accustomed to flushing out. And her hair is going to look. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Her hair and skin looking bald. I appreciate it.
Maybe 2 to 3 times a day.
What happened? Oh, how many
I
times
had somebody that said that she works on the road a lot, and how often will she go? I said maybe 2 to 3 times a day.
Right. Okay. Wait. So hold on. So that's why I say I do it as soon as I get up in the morning. It takes me an hour and a half between the time I wake up to the time I leave my house.